Alright, so not even gonna lie, I kind of thought the entire Marlow situation was over. We've seen the clips, we've seen her responses, we've seen every single argument, and people have just kind of moved on. But just recently, there's been a complete bombshell of a video that's dropped, presenting a lot of evidence showing that Marlow indeed is actually cheating. And in today's video, we're gonna be breaking it all down because it's honestly so crazy. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want to stay in the loop with everything Minecraft related, right into it. The first big section focuses on a not new allegation whatsoever, but her anchor swaps. If you don't know what that is, it's basically how quickly Marlow swaps to an anchor and places it during the fights. The accusation is that the way she does it matches something called silent swapping, which is a feature in hacked clients where the game swaps and interacts within a single tick, something which would be completely humanly impossible. They separate normal anchors from what they call skipped anchors and compare them, and according to their numbers, the skipped anchors are about 3 times more consistent and roughly 24% faster than the non-skipped one. This is extremely important because consistency is usually the dead giveaway when it comes to cheat. Humans mess up, humans vary, but when something is extremely consistent, that's when people get actively suspicious. Originally in her response, Marlow said that the behavior was caused by a performance mod. The breakdown goes into the crosshair behavior and shows that the way her crosshair functions doesn't match with how that mod would work. So the argument is basically, if that's not the mod, then what is it, a hack client? Their conclusion is that the behavior lines up perfectly with silent swapping. Now I'm not saying this automatically proves anything, but the foundation of this video is really strong. However, when it comes to the sensitivity section, this is the part that really got people talking. Marlow plays on what converts to about 3 centimeters per 360. That means whenever you move your mouse 3 centimeters, your character spins all the way around, which is insanely high. For context, most high-level players use way lower sensitivity because it gives you more control to handle your aim. With extremely high sensitivity like Marlow is playing on, your aim tends to look jittery. You overshoot, you flick past the target, and correct back. It's hard to track smoothly because tiny movements send your crosshair flying. But in a lot of her clips, Marlow is able to track perfectly. Her aim is smooth, locked onto the center hitbox, no visible overcorrections. So what the guy did, he contacted one of the best aimers in the world, not just a good PvPer, an actual aim lab champion level aimer, thousands of hours in aim training, tournament level precision. And he had him try out Marlow's sensitivity, but it was so high that he had to do a 50% lower sensitivity and he still couldn't replicate the tracking. You can literally see him overshooting constantly, flicking back onto the target, micro-correcting, which is what high sensitivity normally looks like. That's what makes it crazy, because if someone with elite mouse control in the entire world can't smoothly track like that on lower sensitivity, how is Marlow even doing it on a higher one? That's the question that keeps this video hanging. It's not just a weird clip, it's someone objectively good at aiming, trying to recreate it and failing over and over again. And when you watch that video side by side, it definitely makes you pause and wonder if Marlow's actually using hack clients, because the aim is absolutely crazy. Further into this video, they compare her gameplay clips to her hand cam footage. In the hand cam video, her aim looks way normal. Honestly, it kind of looks choppy compared to the smooth tracking clips, and throughout over 20 minutes of footage with her hand cam video, there isn't one moment that is identical to matching the same perfect tracking style, which we typically see from Marlow when she isn't playing with her hand cam. That doesn't automatically mean anything, but it creates a difference. If the smooth tracking is natural, you'd expect to see it at least once in her hand cam video. But if Marlow wasn't cheating in this hand cam video, it would make sense she's only able to do the smooth tracking when she's using cheats. Again, that's not proof by itself, but when you add it onto everything else with the sensitivity testing and the anchor conspiracy, that's when people start connecting the dots. This video also breaks down Marlow's initial response video. The breakdown argues that the fights weren't really high-stake tests whatsoever. Some of them were against friends, some weren't even tier tests at all, and certain hardware details were blurred out during the screen share. The main criticism isn't that the screen share proves she's cheating, but that it doesn't really disprove anything either. And that's kind of overall the entire theme with this situation. Nothing is a single smoking gun, but it's multiple layers. But also to touch on the screen share even more, someone who's the leader of screen shares when it comes to Minecraft PvP literally issued a statement saying that the screen share was not done well, and that the screen share really didn't prove anything because Marlow beforehand knew who was going to be screen sharing her. She also knew when she was going to be screen shared, so she could do anything to prepare. Obviously, the point with a good screen share is that the person doesn't know when they're going to be getting PC checked, so they don't have time to hide hack clients or do anything. And honestly, not gonna lie, with all the evidence pointed out in this video and all the criticisms against Marlow, it seems like there is a really good case built up that Marlow is either using a hack client or some sort of macro. Because also in the screen share, her mouse settings aren't opened up whatsoever, so during this entire screen share, she could have been macroing, but it literally wasn't checked. And throughout the screen share, Marlow is also acting very suspicious, blurring out random unimportant things on her screen share, which literally just makes it look like she's trying to hide stuff. But really, I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you guys think about the situation? It literally feels like every time Marlow issues a response, it just keeps on getting shut down, so I kind of wonder if she's going to make a response to this whatsoever. But throughout this video, he contacts the #1 aimer in the world. He also contacts a lot of other hack client developers who are all certainly saying that she's using aim assist and some sort of cheat client to get an unfair advantage. I would love to be on Marlow's Marlow's side in the situation and defend her, but it's really getting hard to. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and click another video up on screen, and I will see you guys later.